This week on OSRL, we're installing a unique plumbing system that reuses water right inside our house.
How's it going, everyone? And welcome to the Domestead. Now, if you're new here, my wife and I were building our own home off-grid here in the Arizona desert. Now, if you could do me a favor, give this video a big thumbs up and definitely subscribe because you want to see everything come together. Now, it is raining. This could be the start of a huge storm that's coming into the area. It could be raining all day today, all day tomorrow, into the next day. So we have been getting warnings that a big storm is headed this way, coming up through Mexico, right into the state. And there's flood warnings going on. I don't know how crazy it could get. So this has been a pretty dry monsoon for us here, but the end of this, I don't know. This might be the final big hurrah of the monsoon season. All right, well, obviously we got a light rain right now. We'll see if this picks up at all. But anyone that's been watching the channel for a while knows that we get by solely on rainwater. So even a rain like this is super helpful for us collecting some water and keeps us sustained out here. You still out here? She's probably been over there digging for about an hour now. That's pretty crazy. She's determined to get whatever's under there. So today has been an absolutely amazing day. Just nice, cool temperatures, cloudy. A real perfect day just to get things done out here. We didn't get much rain today. Rain gauge here is just a little bit wet. Not much at all. But there is still a chance of a big storm coming. Nice, really good rain yesterday, but it rained pretty much all day, and we got 1/4 of an inch total. So that was real nice. Man, I'm just thankful for some cool, cloudy days. It just feels absolutely amazing out here. I love it. All right, so I've been hearing that we're supposed to be getting storms today. We'll see if it happens. It does look like there are quite a few clouds up ahead. And so we'll see if we get some storms. But in the meantime, I'm going to get up onto the roof. And I recently just sealed off the areas between the lower portion of the roof and the higher portion of the roof. I got that covered. But there's some little gaps, just some areas between the OSB and the roofing panels that I want to kind of get filled, so that there's no leakage. You don't want to have any leakage in your roof. So I'm going to head up there. I got some foam left over from putting up the roof panels that I think will work out perfectly for this. All right, I'm up on top of the roof. Enjoying the weather up here. It feels very nice. Clouds are rolling in, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we get that rain or not. They keep promising, but I don't see a whole lot on the delivery. So this is the foam I've been talking about. It fits right along real nicely with this roof. You can see there are gaps right here. Obviously water could still get in there, especially during a heavy rain. So we're going to get that filled up. And then I got to do something about this area right here. As you can see, I had to get this metal roofing around this post. So I think I'm going to put more metal in between here, and then I'll have to fill in these gaps around the post. Stop any leakage from getting into the house. So that's what I'm up to right now. Uh-oh. Look who it is. That's a whole lot of cob.
I have here some burlap, and I'm going to put it around the doorway, attach it to the wood, and it will kind of create a bridge between the wood and the cob.
So very similar to what you did over here with the window, if you caught that on an earlier video, but works really well to bridge the gap, right?
Yep.
Well, yesterday ended up kind of being a bust for rain. The hurricane that was supposed to come up from the south kind of diverted and weakened, so we didn't get anything, not even a little drizzle. So I don't know if we're going to get any more chances for rain. The end of the monsoon season is technically September 30th at the end of the month, but if it decides to, I'll take it. We'll see. All right, Jess and I are out here. We are moving on to the next phase of the build, which is the plumbing. So Jess has the plans. We're going to work out exactly where some of these drains are going to be so I can flesh things out. All right, let's begin. Oh, you look kind of spooky. So we are in the washroom. Is that what we call it? The washroom?
Laundry room.
Laundry room.
Isn't a washroom like an old-fashioned name for a bathroom?
Laundry room makes sense. But the wash would get done here.
Or the laundry. Wash is...
All right, the laundry room. Where's the drain for the laundry room? She says, I got other plans for you. You thought you were going to get some work done out here. But she said, I got other plans.
So, sink's going to be somewhere. Here.
Looks like soft serve. We need product placement in our video.
Keep in mind this is off-label use.
Watch the master painter at work. You use up all your mix already?
Pretty much.
Whoa. I thought that would have got you through this whole thing. That was a big tub. Okay, I was able to make it out to pick up some supplies. I got the plumbing supplies, and I can't wait to get to work on this. We got a bunch of fittings. We got some PVC pipe. All right, let's get it unloaded and get to work. All right, so time to get some plumbing work done. We're going to get the pipes in place. Now we got company coming over today. We got family visiting, so we're doing a little cleanup. Jess is busy. She's doing some cleanup, and I'm going to do some cleanup as well. I'm going to get this area all straightened up. It's got a bunch of stuff lying around, so I'm going to get this all picked up, and not necessarily for the company, but definitely want a cleaner space to get these pipes in. All right, so we got this area looking tip top, miles better than it was. We already had our guests over. It was a great time. Always a great time to get to see family, but now it is time to get to work. Time to start with the plumbing. Now, keep in mind, this plumbing system is going to be very simple, not much to it at all, because all the water is going to stay inside the house, and you'll see what I mean. All right, we're going to start over here. This is where our drain is going to be. And we are going to come straight back this way. All right, I'm working with the Christie's Blue Glue, so since it's not going to be a high pressure system, I'm just going to use the glue. No primer on this. So I got the pipe laid out from the drain area down to over here. Now I'm going to stop right here. There's going to be another section kind of coming out this way. But there's going to be some digging over here, so I'm going to hold off for a little bit until that happens. So I'm going to need to dig out this area here to get the proper slope for the drainage. So I need to make this a little lower so I don't have to make that end any higher. And then of course we'll bring it down here. So just a quick recap for what's happening over here. So there'll probably be some type of washer over here for clothes, maybe a sink over here, and then this will become a drain to get any of that wastewater out of here. And that'll come into the greenhouse area where we'll probably have like a little wetlands area. Jess can talk a little bit more about that later. And it'll drain out into here. And then it'll all get purified and used for growing. So all water should stay in the house. It's not exiting the house, and we'll just recycle it all in here. Pretty nice little system. I just want to take a little bit of time here and talk about something that has been on my mind. My mom passed away a few years ago now, and the other day was her birthday. So I've been thinking a lot about that. You know, every day since she's been gone, I miss her, and I wish I could talk with her. I wish I could show her all the things that are going on, but unfortunately I can't. One thing I'm grateful for, though, is before she passed, I was able to let her know how much she meant to me, that I loved her, and how much I appreciated everything she did for me growing up, and how much she sacrificed for our family. She was a hard-working lady, raised my brother and I by herself, sometimes working multiple jobs in order to make ends meet. But she did amazing. My brother and I, we turned out pretty well. And always grateful for everything she's done for us. But life is short, and things can happen at any time. And I was fortunate enough to let my mom know these things, that I loved her and that I appreciated her, but some people don't get that chance. I made a conscious decision after that to let people in my life that I care about know how much I care about them and how much I appreciate them in my life. I would encourage you to do the same, because you don't know when it's your last day or somebody else's last day. So, take that time to appreciate them and then let them know how much you care. So the other day we were supposed to get a pretty big storm, and then we didn't get any rain. Now there's no rain on the schedule, and look at all this. There's clouds. I'm hearing thunder. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen today. You can't predict anything out here. Either way, it was a pretty warm day, so getting this cloud cover feels really nice. Okay, we're going to switch over here now to the east side of the house. And although this side is much more complicated, it's still not going to be, it's still pretty simple. In fact, I like how simple all this is. And then it's going to just drain out into the greenhouse. So let's get started. I'll show you how all this comes together. Oh, you gotta pee right there. I guess I should have taken you for a walk. Pee-pee time. It's pee-pee time. Whoa, you mixed that up quick. It's mix master at work. So is this thicker, or do you still make it kind of thin? Do you like painting it versus?
Yeah, I think I like painting it better. So it's pretty thin.
So what do you think? You think we're gonna get some rain today?
Could be.
This is like way after we were supposed to begin some rain. The big storm just came and never hit us, but still the season, right?
Yeah, well, It would be nice to get another storm.
We got till the end of the month. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here for the plumbing. All right, we got a section of pipe over here that is going to be for a sink. Then I believe the shower for the bathroom, sink for the bathroom, shower for another bathroom, sink for another bathroom, and then the pipe exit. And there will be another pipe coming out of here. But again, there's going to be some digging here, so we're going to hold off putting that pipe in there now. But for right now, I think it's a good start to the plumbing. Got the basis here, and you know, we're moving right along. Just over here painting, and then Yubi, what you doing back there? She done? Uh-oh. Your fans are awaiting. Your groupies. Freshly squeezed. She literally just laid that egg.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's windy. It could rain. So now's the perfect time to get up and do some work on the roof. So as you can see here, the foam is pretty messy. Could be my application technique, but it is an expanding foam, so it does get kind of everywhere. So I mean, that's a good thing that expands. It can fills in some of those small cracks and whatnot. So that is good. Now I just got to get in there, cut it up a bit, make it look a little nicer. So that's what I'll be doing, just tidying up a bit. Look at that, it's like popcorn. Or is it like popcorn, or is it like those circus peanuts?
Probably tastes like the circus peanuts.
You guys remember the circus peanuts? Could probably get them at the stores right now, huh? Halloween?
Yeah.
Well, at least I got some cloud cover. Makes this a much more pleasant task. You want a snack? Every time I finish something, I gotta get Jess out here to approve, and I gotta see what she thinks. What do you think of the plumbing system?
Ooh. Looks good.
Is it everything you had envisioned and more? Now, this was Jess's brainchild. It was her idea, and I thought it was a great idea. Just a simple drainage system, keeping any water that we use, instead of sending it outwards toward a basin or something like that, just keep it inside the house. We have a greenhouse right here where we're going to be growing food. A perfect place to kind of filter and reuse the water. So, great idea. I love it. I love you too. All right, I want to give a big shout out to this lady. Jess, man, you did an amazing job out there finishing up that cob on the wall and then getting your cob solution painted around the doorway. But we got another project done and we're ready to move on. I can't wait to get to the next step. We're just rolling right along. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.